a world often marked by turmoil and uncertainty, the teachings of Jesus Christ stand as a beacon of hope, love, and transformation. Today, we embark on a journey through the core messages of a figure whose teachings have shaped the course of history. More than 2 millennia ago, a voice emerged in the desert proclaiming messages of unconditional love, forgiveness, and peace. This was Jesus of Nazareth, whose teachings would forever alter the landscape of human thought and spirituality. At the heart of his message was a simple yet profound commandment: love your neighbor as yourself. But who did Jesus consider a neighbor? Through parables like that of the Good Samaritan, Jesus illustrated that our neighbors are not just those who share our views or backgrounds. Instead, he challenged us to see everyone as our neighbor, deserving of love and compassion. Forgiveness was another cornerstone of his teachings. Jesus taught that we should forgive others not just 7 times, but 70 times 7, a radical call to release resentment and seek reconciliation. And what about prayer? Jesus offered the Lord's Prayer as a model, a way to communicate with the divine that emphasizes forgiveness, provides for our needs, and delivers us from temptation. In his famous Sermon on the Mount, Jesus presented the Beatitudes, blessings for those who embody virtues of humility, mercy, and peacemaking. "Blessed are the peacemakers," he said, "for they will be called children of God." Service was integral to Jesus' teachings. He demonstrated this through his own actions, washing the feet of his disciples and serving those who were marginalized and outcast by society. Today, the teachings of Jesus Christ continue to inspire millions around the globe. Whether it's through acts of kindness, the pursuit of justice, or the practice of forgiveness, his messages resonate across cultures and generations. In a world yearning for meaning and connection, the teachings of Jesus offer a path to a deeper understanding of love and our shared humanity. As we reflect on his words, we find timeless wisdom that can guide us through the challenges of our times. Consider the parable of the lost sheep, where Jesus tells of a shepherd who leaves his 99 sheep to find the one that is lost. This powerful image speaks to the value of every individual in the eyes of the divine. It's a call to seek out and offer support to those who are lost, marginalized, or forgotten by society. In our communities today, this teaching inspires us to reach out to those in need, to extend a helping hand to those who are struggling, and to remember that everyone has intrinsic value and worth. Jesus' teachings also carried a radical message of social justice. He challenged the status quo, uplifted the poor, and critiqued the misuse of power. "Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness," he proclaimed, "for they will be filled." This hunger and thirst for righteousness are alive in the hearts of many today, driving movements for environmental stewardship, social equity, and peace. Jesus' call to righteousness compels us to envision and work towards a world where justice and love prevail. But Jesus also knew the importance of inner transformation. "The kingdom of God is within you," he taught. This profound statement invites us to find peace, love, and strength within ourselves, transforming our hearts and minds to reflect the virtues he espoused. Through the parable of the talents, Jesus encouraged us to use our gifts and resources wisely to serve others and honor God. Whether it's through creativity, leadership, compassion, or intellectual pursuits, we are called to contribute to the world in meaningful ways. Jesus' message transcends religious and cultural boundaries, promoting a universal call to love that resonates with people of all faiths and beliefs. His teachings inspire us to look beyond our differences and work together for the common good. In a world that often feels divided and dark, the teachings of Jesus Christ remind us that there is always light to be found in love, compassion, and kindness. Let us each be a beacon of that light, illuminating the path for others, just as he has illuminated the path for us. In a world often divided by differences, Jesus' teaching, "Judge not that you be not judged," challenges us to look beyond superficial distinctions and to recognize the inherent worth in every individual. This call to suspend judgment is not a command to ignore injustice, but an invitation to approach each other with empathy and understanding. Today, this teaching urges us to bridge divides, whether they be cultural, political, or religious, fostering a world where dialogue and understanding replace prejudice and division. "For I was hungry and you gave me food, I was thirsty and you gave me drink, I was a stranger and you welcomed me." Jesus' words remind us of our shared responsibility to care for the most vulnerable among us. It's a call to action that has inspired countless individuals to serve their communities, offering food, shelter, and a sense of belonging to those in need. And what of our stewardship of the earth? Jesus' parables often drew from the beauty and order of the natural world. Today, his teachings inspire us to protect and cherish the planet, understanding that our respect for creation reflects our love for the Creator. Central to Jesus' message was the invitation to a relationship with God. "Come to me, all who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest." In our bustling, often overwhelming world, these words offer a profound source of comfort and peace, reminding us of the value of spiritual rest and reflection. Jesus also spoke profoundly through his actions, none more so than at the Last Supper. Here, he modeled servitude and sacrifice, sharing bread and wine as symbols of his body and blood given for many. This act of love laid the foundation for the Christian practice of communion, a ritual that transcends time, uniting believers in memory and hope. In a final testament to his teachings, Jesus' call from the cross to "forgive them, for they know not what they do" challenges us to forgive unconditionally, to release bitterness, and to embrace peace, even in the face of wrongdoing. In a world yearning for change, Jesus' teachings on the salt of the earth and light of the world remind us of our collective calling to influence society positively. Just as salt enhances flavor and light dispels darkness, each of us holds the potential to make a meaningful impact in our communities and beyond. This influence extends to how we tackle today's challenges, be it through innovative community projects, educational initiatives, or grassroots movements. Jesus' message empowers us to be agents of change, advocating for a just, compassionate, and sustainable world. Take up your cross and follow me. With these words, Jesus invites us into a journey of personal transformation. It's a call to embrace our struggles as opportunities for growth, to stand firm in our convictions, and to pursue a life marked by deep purpose and joy. Jesus' interactions with individuals from different cultures and walks of life, such as the Samaritan woman at the well, teach us the value of dialogue and understanding across divides. In our globalized world, these lessons inspire us to build bridges of solidarity, celebrating our shared humanity. The parable of the sower challenges us to reflect on the condition of our own hearts and the readiness to receive and nurture the seeds of truth and love. Today, this parable speaks to the role of educators, mentors, and leaders in preparing fertile ground for positive growth and development in others. In times of crisis, the compassion and sacrifice demonstrated by volunteers, healthcare workers, and peace advocates embody the spirit of Jesus' teachings. Their selfless actions reveal the profound impact of living out one's beliefs through service to others, especially the most vulnerable. Jesus' invitation to find rest for your souls is a reminder of the importance of spiritual well-being in our fast-paced world. It encourages us to seek moments of quiet reflection, to connect with something greater than ourselves, and to find peace and purpose amid life's storms. The teachings of Jesus Christ, though millennia old, continue to guide, inspire, and challenge us. They call us to love without condition, to serve with humility, and to act with courage. As we navigate the complexities of the 21st century, let these timeless teachings illuminate our path towards a more compassionate, just, and hopeful world. In closing, let us remember that the journey does not end here. Inspired by the teachings of Jesus, let us continue to spread light in the darkness, love in the face of hatred, and unity in the midst of division. Together we can forge a path of peace and goodwill that spans across continents and generations.